Now, you listen to me real good. I've told you once, I said it 1,000 times. You get out of those pagan, satanic, religious, Christian churches. Christians do not follow the commandments of the Bible. Christians do what they want to do. They make up their own laws, their own rules, and their own regulations. Come out of her, my people, and come out from among them. And it's real simple and easy to ascertain who are these people you need to come out from. Easy. Number one, if they keep Sunday, that's an automatic sign that you need to not have any fellowship with these commandment-breaking, wicked deceivers and seducers and bewitchers of the truth. Simple. Ziklag. Been a long time since we've been through Ziklag, isn't it? Let's go to 1 Samuel, teacher, chapter 30. 1 Samuel, chapter 30. We're going to go through Ziklag. I told you we had another good scripture teaching. So we in Israel can learn the way we are as a people. We're a special kind of people. Thank you for your gift. We're a special kind of people. We are. When you have it, go ahead and read, teach.
And it came to pass, when David and his men were come to Ziklag, on the third day, that the Amalekites had invaded the south, and Ziklag, and smitten Ziklag, and burned it with fire, and had taken the women captives that were therein. They slew not any, either great or small, but carried them away and went on their way.
So they already been to war, and they came through Ziklag, right there where Judah was, David, right? And they decided, well, we're going to go ahead and sack these people. We're going to take the women, take the children. We didn't kill them. I was just going to take everybody captive. Basically, what they was planning on doing is making everybody slaves. Come on.
So David and his men came to the city, and behold, it was burned with fire.
What? They come home from whoever knows what, right? And they come there, and they go, look at what happened to our city. It's burned with fire. Man, you already know the first thing is going to happen with men, right? They're getting pissed off. First thing come in, where's my wife? Where's my children? Where's my brother and that? The first thing comes up in your mind. Come on.
And their wives and their sons and their daughters were taken captives. Then David and the people that were with him lifted up their voice and wept until they had no more power to weep.
Sorrow and crying, because you don't know what happened. You don't know what direction they're going in. I mean, you look at this. You turn around, you look outside the city. Which way did they go? What has probably happened to them? They weeping. I would be weeping. Come on.
Until they had no more power to weep. And David's two wives were taken captives.
No. How many wives David had?
2.
No, what, is that a mistranslation?
2.
Wait a minute. Y'all Christians hear that?
2.
David's what?
2 wives.
You sure that's in there?
Yes, sir. It is written.
I mean, we got to appease the Gentiles. Man, think about y'all. And David's 2 wives, come on.
Ahinoam, the Jezreelitess, and Abigail, the wife of Nabal, the Carmelite.
Isn't that amazing? The one who she formerly was a wife too. Yes, why they got to mention that? For clarity. Excuse me, read.
And David was greatly distressed.
He was greatly what?
Distressed.
Greatly distressed. I mean, he the king, right? They building this thing, getting ready to start building this thing big. Come on.
For the people spake of stoning him.
Whoa. Boy, so much for love of David now, huh? Man, David has killed his thousands. Saul has killed his thousand. David is 10,000. Woohoo, woohoo, David. Come home, city sack. We got some stones for you. What the? Every time I read that story, I would have liked to see if anybody had thrown a stone, what would have happened. That was David was y'all's man. You know what I mean? But it played out. Read on.
Because the soul of all the people was grieved.
So you mean tell me when you get grieved, the first thing you want to do is stone David? You want to stone the leader. Come on.
Every man for his sons and for his daughters. But David encouraged himself in Yahweh his Elohim.
Now, but David did what?
Encouraged
now,
himself.
I'm going to put the emphasis on this. They wanted to stone David because they was grieved because of their sons and daughters. Not because of their wives. That's supposed to be a funny. Never mind. I just thought I'd try to be funny. It ain't working. Never mind. It just can't. It didn't mention wives. It said sons and daughters. It did say that. Even if it ain't funny, it's there. Look at me. Come on, Israel, read.
And David said to Abiathar, the priest, Ahimelech's son, I pray you, bring me hither the ephod. And Abiathar brought thither the ephod to David. And David inquired of Yah, saying, shall I pursue after this troop?
Now, what did David do out there? Everybody want to stone him? He went and encouraged himself, and he inquired of Yah. He inquired of Yah. Isn't that right? He went to Abiathar, the priest, right? And got an ephod, right? Which is a plate. Come on.
Shall I pursue after this troop? Shall I overtake them? And he answered him, pursue.
That's the only thing y'all said. No guarantees, no nothing. You asked me, go get them. Pursue. But at least David did inquire. Come on.
For you shall surely overtake them.
There we go. Now you got some insurance. In other words, if you want to know how things are going to come out in life, how about you inquire, y'all? So you can get some answers. You may not get them instantly like that, but it may take a little time, but inquire of him. Oh, man. Come on.
And without fail, recover all.
And y'all gave him insurance, and without fail, you're going to recover all. Now, wouldn't you be able to go if you know you had that kind of insurance? Come on.
So David went, he and the 600 men that were with him, and came to the brook Besor.
All right. So, mind you, he got 600 men with him. They on this journey to go pursue, right? Come on.
Where those that were left behind stayed. But David pursued, he and 400 men.
So that means 200 men was left at Besor. Because something was happening. They was weary. They couldn't continue on. They got faint in a way, or they were old, or who knows what. That's 400 pursued, 200 stayed there. Come on.
Which were so faint that they could not go over the brook Besor.
See, they were so faint. Come on.
And they found an Egyptian in the field and brought him to David.
And this is how the Amalekites treat their people people that they take captive when they get sick. They just discard them and throw them off in the field. They ain't no good. Watch and see.
And gave him bread, and he did eat, and they made him drink water. And they gave him a piece of a cake of figs and 2 clusters of raisins.
See what David and them doing? Found the Egyptian in the field. So we're going to nourish you and bring you up to life. Come on.
And when he had eaten, his spirit came again to him. For he had eaten no bread nor drunk any water 3 days and 3 nights.
Ooh, that must have been something. Mind you, the climate over there is a whole lot different than over here. Come on.
And David said unto him, to whom belong you? And whence are you? And he said, I am a young man of Egypt, servant to an Amalekite. And my master left me because 3 days agone I fell sick.
You hear that? He fell sick. So you ain't Amalekites. Amalekites don't give a damn about you. You're getting ready. You're sick. You're looking better to die. I'll just get away from us. Stay out in this desert. David comes along nourishing. He's getting some intel. Come on.
We made an invasion upon the south of Cherethites and upon the coast which belongs to Judah.
Oh, so now David perked up there. Oh, you don't say. See, now he got what he needed. The information he needed. Come on.
And upon the south of Caleb. And we burned Ziklag with fire.
See? David hearing this probably on fire. You understand what I mean? Come on, got to hold his resolve.
And David said to him, can you bring me down to this company?
Can you tell me what this company is? Can you bring it to me? And what did he say?
And he said, swear unto me by Yah that you will neither kill me.
In other words, let me give me some assurances now. Okay? Because I get it. We over there, we done burned Ziklag to the ground. Now hold on. I know you want to bring it to hold on for a second, David. Let's make a deal here. Then you swear to me by your Yah that you ain't gonna kill me, murder me, do me wrong, do nothing. Can we get that first?
That you will neither kill me nor deliver me into the hands of my master, and I will bring you down to this company. And when he had brought him down, behold, there was spread abroad upon all the earth eating and drinking and dancing, because of the great spoil that they had taken.
Boy, they partying. They reveling, boy. They getting down. Woo! Look at this big old spoil we got, man. We got a nice booty of war right here, man. We good, right? Come on.
Because of the great spoil that they had taken out of the land of the Philistines and out of the land of Judah. And David smote them from the twilight even unto the evening of the next day.
From morning to evening, just nothing but a bloodletting. I like David, man. I love David, though. I do, man. From morning to evening. He's went down to your own party, huh? You want to sack my family, huh? I got something for you. Come on.
And there escaped not a man of them, save 400 men which rode upon camels and fled.
Them the ones that saw him coming and said, we better get up out of here. Them probably the young ones, man, and them ones that wasn't doing all the partying and stuff. Here come David. We out of here. We kicking trade. Rest y'all sit back here and die. And they did. Come on.
And David recovered all that the Amalekites had carried away. And David,
he recovered some of it.
All.
He recovered all that the Amalekites had carried away. Come on.
And David rescued his 2 wives.
He rescued his 1 wife.
2 wives.
He rescued his 2 wives. Come on.
And there was nothing lacking to them, neither small nor great, neither sons nor daughters, neither spoil, nor anything that they had taken to them.
Y'all hear that? Come on.
David recovered all.
He recovered how much?
All.
All. Not only recovered all, he also took from them too. Come on.
And David took all the flocks and the herds which they drove before those other cattle and said, this is David's spoil.
So you see how David ended up starting getting rich? The war. So did. He already had him, he probably already had close to the wealth of Abraham after that one raid. Come on.
And David came to the 200 men which were so faint that they could not follow David.
You hear that? And David came to the 200 men that couldn't go to the war because they were faint. Come on.
Whom they had made also to abide at the brook Besor.
In other words, y'all just stay right here because the journey's going to be too far. You can't go, right? But other people, come on.
And they went forth to meet David and to meet the people that were with him. And when David came near to the people, he saluted them.
He saluted them. Notice he didn't talk about them. He didn't say, you worthless piece of shit. What the hell y'all doing? That was David now. But other people said other things. David saluted them. I'm glad you was back here taking care of our stuff. Come on.
Then answered all the wicked men and men of Belial.
Then answered all the wicked and worthless men among us. So even in David's army, he had wicked men. Even in David's army, he had worthless men, men of Belial. And look how they answer. See, we keep saying, listen, Israel, you always going to have the wicked with you. Why did Jesus give us the parable of the wheat and the tares? You're always going to have the wicked with you. But the wicked have a time. They got to run their time. But read that again about the wicked men of Belial. Read it.
Then answered all the wicked men and the men of Belial.
Now look what they said. Now they went to war with David. But notice the scriptures call them wicked men of Belial. You get that, right? These wicked men of the devil, these wicked men of greed. Come on.
Of those that went with David and said, because they went not with us, we will not give them aught of the spoil that we have recovered.
Isn't that something? They ain't go to war with us. They don't need nothing we got. Why should we give to them when we the one who went to war and took it? We put our necks on the line, not them. Come on.
Save to every man his wife and his children.
Now, let them leave with his wife and their children. They can go with that, but they ain't going with our booty of war. Come on.
That they may lead them away and depart. Then said David, you shall not do so, my brethren.
You hear that? You shouldn't do so what? My brethren, come on.
With that which Yah has given us.
Now, who gave it to us?
Yah.
Who gave it to us?
Yah.
How you going to just take it upon yourself and just keep it to yourself? Come on.
Who has preserved us and delivered the company that came again into our hand.
See, we always want to take credit for what we done when it was really what Yah done. Ain't that true? Yah is the one who done this. We prayed, David prayed to Yah, said we go up, pursue, and you're going to recover everything. Now, maybe y'all wasn't there when I prayed so, but that's why I can tell you, Yah gave it to us. Come on.
For who will hearken unto you in this matter? But as his part that is gone down to battle, so shall his part be that tarrieth by the stuff.
So, you went to battle. You got the booty of war. Guess what? The people that are back here watching the goods, watching our equipment, watching all the things, they deserve the same thing. That's what David said. That's right, yeah, But these wicked men, sons of Belial, they don't want them to have nothing. We are Israel. We are Israel. So the whole moral of this story so far today is guess what? If there was wicked men amongst and fighting with David back then, they still here today. Why are you surprised? Come on.
So shall his part be that tarrieth by the stuff, they shall part alike.
You hear that? No, they get part of it. And now we fast forward over to Acts chapter 2 where you get to the word common, which is unity, which is sharing amongst ourselves. That's always been a concept in Israel. You always set up and share with one another. Keep reading.
And it was so from that day forward that he made it a statute and an ordinance for Israel unto this day. And when David came to Ziklag, he sent of the spoil unto the elders of Judah, even to his friends, saying, Behold, a present for you of the spoil of the enemies of Yah.
We ain't got that kind of honor nowadays, huh? All you young warriors go out to war and y'all get a booty of war and y'all just tell Bud, shut up and stay at your wood shop. Oh, Elder Doug, you ain't getting nothing. You didn't go to war. But David said, no, man, here's your cut. Honoring the elders. See, the ones that honored the elders was David and the righteous men that was with him, and the wicked sons of Belial are the ones who want to honor them own selves because their own filthy lucre and greedy gain for their own purposes. They didn't give a damn about anybody else in Israel but their own selfish self. But that ain't the spirit of David. Which just happened to be a man's after Yah's own heart. And I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. See how it works? Nah, that ain't you. Yeah, it is too. See, folks don't want to share. And David had to correct them on that. Not only did he come back from wherever the world it was, he come home and find the whole house burnt. The wives, the children, and everybody taken captive. Then he had to face stoning of his own people. Then he had to go and inquire of Yah. Then he turns around and he goes out and sees an Egyptian in the field. He gets intel from the Egyptian that this is where the Amalekites were. David turns around and leaves 200 men back at Bazor. He brings 400 men to the battle where the Amalekites were. Amalekites, some of the young and whoever it was very spry. They took off on camels. David, from the morning to the evening, nothing but a bloodletting. Just killing Amalekites day to night. All day long. He took all that booty and spoil, came back to Bazaar, gave the people the spoils of the land, the spoils of the war. Wicked sons of Belial didn't want to do that though. Gets back over at the Ziklag, see the elders, and everything say, here go your cut too, elders, honoring you. They was a young man at the time. Boy, how our mind thinks so different today. I'm going to tell you why our mind is so cursed today. It's so cursed because we think like the people of this world and not like the people of Yah. We are reared in a public food system. That's our thought pattern. That's our psychology. That's our makeup. And every time we're supposed to be so-called meditating, we meditate based on the previous experiences that we've already had. And you ain't got too much previous experience if you ain't spending no time with Yah. See, we're supposed to know the mind of Yahweh, not the mind of this world and not your own mind. That's what we're supposed to be doing. People get focused on other things rather than the righteousness of Yah. And David is showing you as a man of Yah the way you're supposed to behave as a man of Yah. You finished reading? Isn't that beautiful? Learn anything from Ziklag? Just a little bit more. So, Ziklag taught us a lot, should have taught us a lot. Today should have taught us a lot. Hopefully that it'll deliver some. If not, Yah's will be done. Hallelujah. Glory to the King. Let us stand. All right, so, let's say 2:30 for dinner, all right? 2:30 for dinner. Everybody doing all right? Glory to the King. Yah is good. Let the words of my mouth, the meditation of my heart, be acceptable in thy sight. O Yahweh, my strength and my redeemer. You dismiss Israel in the beautiful and precious, wonderful name of our soon coming King, Yahshua the HaMashiach, Jesus Messiah. Shabbat Shalom. The King is coming. Look at him looking.